hanging out with the crew of Demon 305, and we have one of the most prolific artists of our time with us. Grammy Award winning, beautiful hair. I mean, we have to acknowledge the hair.
Thank you.
We have Maffio in the building. Maffio. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Tell us, man, how are you feeling? What's going through your head right now?
What's going through my head right now is like these interviews that you be doing on Ocean Drive.
Listen, we can ask you some of those questions.
I be cracking up, and I'm like, oh my God, they're having so much fun.
Where did this, love and passion for music start? At what age? Do you remember maybe playing the piano, singing harmonies? How did this come about?
Oh man, I was in Dominican Republic, and my dad, he sent me a Casio little piano like this, and I started becoming obsessed with it. And that obsession with it and that love, it started like, a
snowball effect.
Yeah, a snowball. I was 12, I was like, this is what I want to do in my life. This is my destiny, and I'm gonna die doing this. At 12 years old, and that's why I wasn't doing good in school. But then at 17, that's when I did it professionally. So I did a song in 2003, and it became a huge hit. In Dominican Republic, it was nominated for like awards and stuff. So from 2003 until 2007, I became obsessed with the business. It all becomes with a vision, like in your mind, and you start thinking, fantasizing with this vision. Like for example, Peligrosa is my latest record with Weezing, Anita, and Shaggy. And this record, it took me 3 years to make it happen. I made the beat like in 10 minutes. I recorded Muévelo, Muévelo. Muévelo, Muévelo. Muévelo, Muévelo. So I started recording that with Cullis and Kemzo. And we recorded it. And then when I got here to Miami, I sent it to Shaggy. I'm like, hey, Shaggy, I have this vision. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. What I vision is Shaggy, Anita, and Maffio, right? He got the memo. He sent me his vocals the next day. So I was like, well, comenzó la presión. Well, mind you, it was just a vision that was right here. So I reached out to Anita. I sent it to Anita. She says she loves it. I love it. And then Anita went to Europe, got a new boyfriend and stuff, and I didn't hear back from her, which is cool. She's living. That's the purpose of life, to live it. So I didn't get pissed or nothing. I'm like, let me just, déjame darle tiempo a ella. And then I sent it to Weezing with Shaggy's vocals.
How'd you pick Weezing? What led you to, because at first you were like, maybe Shaggy, Anita, and now Weezing comes into the picture.
I had Weezing and Don Omar. But then Don Omar, he started on his own tour. And I sent it to Weezing. I'm like, Weezing, what do you think about this? He sends me his vocals the next day. I'm like, Diablo, la presión ta de pinga. So now I got Shaggy and I got Weezing. And then all of a sudden in February, last February, Weezing doesn't know that I had sent it to Anita yet. Y Weezing me llama, Maffio, le acabo de enseñar la canción a Anita y se va a montar la semana que viene. I'm like, what? And then I started sending him the screenshots of my conversations with, like when I send the record to Anita. And I'm like, it's God's plan, bro. And that's why I live with this career thing. I live as I go, one day at a time. Time will tell. In 5 years, you're gonna know who worked hard and who didn't.
When you think about, the life of an artist, it's not simple. You're also a father. You're a loving husband. How do you balance being a husband? Your wife is such an amazing person. She is also ambitious, driven, go-getter, doing her own thing. You have 2 beautiful daughters. How do you balance family life with artist life?
Music is part of my life. It's like a circus. Everything, you're the owner of the circus. It's your responsibility to make sure the lions don't get out of the cage. It's for you to make sure that the dancers and the trampolinists and you have to synchronize everything with you because they're part of your life. So music is part of my life. My wife is part of my life. My daughters are part of my life.
We want to thank you, bro. This is not the last interview. We're gonna do some more.
Of course,
content.
we're gonna go to Ocean Drive.
We're gonna do some cool content. We want to thank you on behalf of Demon 305 for hanging out with us, and the best is yet to come, brother. Thank you so much. Boom.